Hey friends, welcome to my page. This is Sarah with DIY with Crafty Sarah. You are with me tonight. Welcome. Okay, there I am. There is me. Let's see. I think I want to do this. I'll do this in a off-white. Do I want to do chalk paste or paint? I think I want paint. I don't see a color that I like. So I think we're going to go buttermilk if I can find it. Yeah. I found it. I just pop in and out of the camera. Hey Lori, it's good to talk to you too. It's always good to talk to you. So this is our September kit. So it comes with this transfer, this plaid, and then it comes with this picture frame. I don't really know why they didn't hook those on there, but they didn't. And then this is the piece that fits in here. So we're going to paint it. We're going to paint it all. And then we're going to do plaid on the frame. And then we're going to do the welcome great pumpkin for the little picture on here. But I think I want to do this like night, like blue. So I picked out these two blues, and I may just do them both across there. I can find me some little palette dishes up here. I need to get a stool out here because this my paint, my chalk thing is so tall that I can't see up top. So I'm just reaching. So this is just acrylic paint, and this color is called Stormy. We actually are in a storm watch right now. So I'm just going to see if this is, so I'm going to paint this. Oops, I should put something down. I'm going to paint this, and then I'm going to chalk it, and then we're going to clean the transfer. We're going to paint the picture in, and then we'll re-chalk the transfer down in black. So we might be here for just a little bit. So how was your weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? You know what? I did my show on Saturday, and my show ended up being pretty good. Not like fabulous, but I'm very okay with it. It was a good show for me, for that show. That show usually isn't like a big time, but I'm telling you, there's some times when I feel like I've never been skunked, but sometimes I feel like, I'm like, oh Lord, I don't even think I'm going to get my booth. I always do, but and this time it was way better, so. So I was glad about that. So this is just MDF. You know, it's like Couture is listening to us who have lasers. So now they're starting to do stuff with lasers, cutting out things and offering things. And go figure, huh? So yesterday I what time did I get up? I don't even think, I think I got up about 8. Maybe, I think it was about 8. And I got right up and made John breakfast right away. And he was like, well, are you going somewhere today? I'm like, well, no, but I go, it's already 8 o'clock, or maybe it was coming on 8:30. And I usually get up earlier, and then I always try to get him breakfast by 9. And I go, no, I just figured I better get it done. So got it done, and decided I was going to go to Hastings, and I was meeting a girl who sold me 3 grids to use at shows, but they stand on their own. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one of them stand on their own, and then I'm going to connect one to one side and one to the other side. They're way less heavy than the ones I carry in now. They're taller, and they have legs on them, and I feel like it would be a pain in the butt to put them in my car. Hi, Heather. Hi, Chris. Are you camping, Chris? I thought it would be a pain in my butt to put them in my car with those legs on them. But I thought one of them would be okay, because I could put it at the end, and then, so I'm going to add a little bit of a darker blue into this, just like a little bit, not solid. So I tried to get the legs off of them today, and one of them I stripped, so I had to have my husband help me. I'm just gonna try to kind of sweep that through. It's kind of an electric blue, but I want it to look more like, I mean, I don't want it like pitch dark, but I want it to be more like a nighttime, because that's when Linus goes out, is at nighttime, right? He's out there waiting for the great pumpkin. But I want my black to show up on it. So I got all kinds of things here. I need it this way, and this way, and this way. We'll use this one this time. So I met her, and I picked those up, brought them home. They need to be cleaned, but they're nice. Then I went to Walmart, and I said, I spent $160, brought my 2 bags home. I'm joking, but not really. Put that stuff away, and then my butt was pretty much dragging. I didn't put my groceries away and did a little bit of laundry, and I didn't even come out into my shop all day yesterday. Being kind of a lazy butt. Chris, you got yourself all set up out there? Like a bubble there or something. Gotta put that down at the bottom where the pumpkins are. So this needs to be really dry, you guys. So if it's not dry, it's going to peel up. And I can see there's a spot right there that's not dry. You can kind of tell just because it's kind of shiny. Oh, you're going to go tomorrow? Oh. Oh man, I hope it's not raining for you tomorrow when you go. John said it's supposed to start raining tonight. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. I hope he's wrong. I guess you did say that. You were getting the camper ready to go to get tomorrow. I forgot. My bad. Yeah, there's a spot there that's not quite dry. Come on. Just dry already. Dry already. It is not dry. Let's see. I'm going to wax it because I'm going to put this transfer on it, and so I don't want to peel up the paint. It's just going to take a little bit of wax. And really buff it in. And you know what? If there's anything that's wet, it would come off now. Okay, so that's just kind of my nighttime scene. I'm going to leave that out because, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this down, and I'm going to fuzz it, but I'm going to do it in black, and then we'll go on and paint our frame. This is the kit, not this transfer, but this transfer, the plaid and the frame are the kit for September. So if you were to start club today, that would be the kit that you would get. The next kit is gingerbread. And I got that. I can show that to you. And our kits are, I think, they're $21.99 a month. And if you're a Perks member, you get 30% off of that. And if you're a designer, you get 40% off of that. I'm just going to set this down right on here. I'm not going to get like nutty and push it down horribly hard. And I'm going to get my black velvet paste. And we're going to just squeegee some of that on there. I'm going to get this kind of into the middle though. Yeah, I hope this rain comes through tonight, and make sure you take bug spray. Oh my God, our mosquitoes are terrible. This is even almost hard to see on here. Hopefully I'll be able to see it underneath. Yep, I can see it. Then just pick that up. And it did a little bit peel up my paint. But it's cute. You can see it on there. So now I'm going to let that dry. We're going to paint this. First we're going to clean this. And then we'll paint this so this can dry. I'm going to set that over here. Get this out of the way. Let's give this a spray. Now, if I was in the house, you guys, I would just go to my sink and clean this. But because I'm out here and I want to use it again, I'm just going to take my paper towel, wipe that off. Flip it over and do the back side. Look at that. It's crazy. Whoop. So anybody do anything fun this weekend? Thanks, Lori. I bought this last year. It's short. It's too short. And then I got paint on it today. I ruin everything I wear. I'm not kidding you. Everything I wear out here, I ruin it. I'll see if I can get it out, but I remember I wore this last year when I went to rehab for my heart. They were like, cute shirt. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on here. I guess maybe if you wanted to do these like a different color, maybe, so I'm going to grab my glue. Maybe that would be why they do it like that. Let me find my glue. There it is. I was gluing Christmas ornaments together. Maybe that's why they do it that way. But I'm just going to use my art glitter glue. Put that in there. It just takes a few minutes to stick. Not exactly sure why they did that, but maybe it's because some people might want to do these ends a different color than the sides, maybe. And that allows you to do that. Okay. So I'm going to paint this in buttermilk, which is just kind of a off-white, and then I'm going to chalk it in orange, in like, I could do shimmer copper, I could do papaya, squeeze, marmalade, shimmer pumpkin, maybe shimmer pumpkin. We'll have to see here. There's a gnat. Get out of here. So this might take a couple coats because I want it to be covered. So I should tell you guys, because some of you guys are interested in my son, he went to see his cardiologist today, and the cardiologist basically said that his two artificial valves that are showing infection, one of them is no longer showing infection, the other one they can't really tell. So because he feels okay and his valves appear to be functioning as they should, they are not going to do surgery. And they will watch him really close, and he's on an antibiotic, and he could be on an antibiotic the rest of his life. Probably will be on an antibiotic the rest of his life. But I feel like our prayers were answered in that he doesn't have to have surgery. So I'm thrilled. I think if he had to have surgery, we would have lost him. I just feel like he's pushed his luck, he's had 4 miracles. And I'm just scared that there wouldn't be a 5th. And I don't even want to go there. So we're just happy where we're at, and everything seems to be pretty good. And I appreciate everybody that said prayers and good thoughts towards my kid. because I felt them all, and I feel like it makes a difference. I think it's dry enough for a second coat. Cindy, how are you? Cindy Williams. Isn't that Cindy's from Laverne and Shirley? Was that her last name? Cindy Williams? I think it was. Only her Cindy wasn't spelled like your Cindy. Yeah, they do. They need a skeleton heart, don't they? I should recommend it. You know, I think I got this at Michael's last year. You have to be careful about Michael's shirts, though, because they are 100% cotton. So they absolutely shrink a size. So you want to be, if you're a large, you want to get an extra large. If you're small, you want to get a medium. You really do. You want to make sure, because they shrink. So if you guys go to my Crafty Sarah's VIP, I put pictures of the new Snoopy stuff that's coming out tomorrow morning. Oh my Lord, you guys. It is so cute. Oh. So many cute things. So we can order tomorrow starting at 10 o'clock Central Time. So what's that? 9 o'clock Eastern Time. I don't know. It's an hour difference every way. Each time zone's an hour difference. So in the mountain time, they can do it at 8, but for us, 8 is 10. Oh my gosh. Cutest stuff. Peanuts is like, I really need to make some stuff with peanuts, because people at my show this weekend, they were all going nuts over the peanut stuff. Okay, I'm going to take, let me see where we're at here. We're still wet. I just hate to wait for paint to dry. It's so annoying. So annoying. So I'll get my edges. So last Thursday I didn't do live because Chloe had a volleyball game, and she got put in for varsity. She was so excited, and I was so glad I was there to watch it. And then Friday was homecoming, so we went to that one. And then she dressed up afterwards in a pretty dress. I'm like, when did my little girl become a woman, a little granddaughter? It's crazy. They grow up so fast. Okay, I think we're good. They do need a shirt like that, Laura. I will say something to, I'll send a picture into Chalk and see if they... Okay. So we're just going to set this aside because this can continue to dry. And we're going to paint this in. So I just grabbed an orange and a green and a yellow, and I'm just going to paint out of the lids if I can get the dang things open. Get some of these littler brushes. So there's just some leaves down here, and I'm not going to get nutty about it. Just going to paint them in. And then we'll chalk back over. Wish they would have put some detail in these leaves though. Those dang gnats. They're so annoying. This is going to be the pumpkins. Told my husband, I said, well, I was thinking that we could go camping this weekend, and then I remembered he's got a funeral on Friday and a funeral on Saturday. So yeah, that's not going to work. He goes, yeah, it will probably be a one and done this year. We went one time last year. That was because of my open heart surgery, though. I said, well, I'm kind of shooting for the first week in October because every other weekend in October I have craft shows. So October is full. And in November I've got a couple. Got one in December. The first Saturday in December. Gonna let that dry. Well, that might take 2 coats because that blue is kind of wonky. Let's see. I need to do that yellow up here. Hopefully we can go then. And then, you know, November is a little sketchy. Sometimes you can get, you know, you can go in November, but everybody's saying that the Farmer's Almanac says we're going to have snow early this year. Man, I hope they're wrong. Really hope they're wrong. I love fall camping. That's my time. I like to sit by the bonfire and just relax, which is kind of hard for me to do. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm not an easy one to sit around and do nothing. No volume from me? Or is that you, Cindy? I haven't heard any thunder, but they said they have it on the TV that we're in a thunderstorm watch. Let's see, let's maybe make this one green too. Then I'm going to have to grab another color. What would be my other color? Red? Maybe a burgundy? Might have to go with a burgundy of some kind or something. Some kind of a deep red. Just want these pumpkins to be a little more solid. Maybe that dark background wasn't the smartest choice, but I just felt like it needed to be a nighttime scene, not a daytime scene. Have you guys checked out the price of Halloween candy? I went and bought, my husband's a nut for, and I only give it to him in the fall. He gets the dry roasted peanuts and candy corn mixed together. I should put M&Ms or something in it, but he doesn't need it. He doesn't even need that, but he gets spoiled sometimes. Last year when I was buying the candy corn, it was 3-pound bags for like $5.99, and this year they're 2-pound bags for almost $8. Isn't that crazy? It's like, what the heck? Let's see. Maybe I need like a rust. I grabbed rust and barn red. That's a pretty color. So we'll do that one in barn red, we'll do this one in barn red, and then we'll do that other one in rust. Now these will be done. I am, Cindy. I'm still coughing a little bit, but my husband, John said to me last night, he goes, I wouldn't go to the damn doctor. And I was like, I don't need to go to the doctor. You know how these colds are. You get them, and then you get that cough, and then you have that cough for a month after you're better. So, and that's just kind of where I'm at. So, it's not keeping me up at night. It's just every once in a while I kind of have a dry cough. I'm just going to paint that in there too. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's going to be leaves. It's going to be leaves. Not sure. Not exactly sure, but then Linus needs to get flush for his face. His little neck. Ooh, that's not shook up very good. You know what? I think I might use this for his sign. The Welcome Great Pumpkin. All right, we're going to call that one. Might not be the best, but it's okay. Might not be the best. All right, now. So we're going to do his face. Geez, I hope this turns out cute. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I came home one tote empty. I was excited. I know I probably packed better coming back, but usually I don't. Usually, how you're kind of over it by the end of the day. So you just kind of throw all your crap together and you just go. So, but I ended up with one tote that was, it could have been empty. I put some stuff in it, but it could have been empty. So that was kind of exciting. And the things that sold, it's always so funny. The things that sold, a lot of it were some things that I painted last year. And I was like, and this year they went. I remember last year I felt like people just weren't ready for fall yet, but this year they were ready. Next show will be Christmas ornaments, and it'll be fall. And although I will not remake like my Halloween stuff. It's sold. I'm done. So, but but I think I will. Last year I made a cute little set of pilgrims, and I feel like I might have a set, but I might not. So I think I need to cut out another one of those and get those painted. But I've been so busy doing Christmas ornaments. And then I remember last year when I went to Kearney in October, I took some, they're called pop-outs. So they are ornaments, or we did a turkey, and I have one I could show you. I had all my grandkids and my little great nieces and nephews come out here at Thanksgiving, and they all painted turkeys on their pop-outs, and then when you get done, you pop them out and put them together. And they did that, and it was really cute last year. They really enjoyed it. So I did a bunch of those last year as Christmas ornaments, and a lot of people bought those to give to grandkids and kids, and you know, just little things for them to do. And so yeah, I think that would be kind of, I don't know what color to make. I guess we'll just go red for Linus's shirt. We'll just do red, just plain old red. So I feel like I need to get some of those done this time. And I remember last year when I went to Kearney, Chris helped me, thank goodness. She's such a good friend. She came and helped me load up. I think she helped me unload and helped me set up. And then she helped, I'm gonna grab some brown. And then she helped me unload, set up, and then I think she hung out with me for the day. And then she helped me load up when it was over. And then John came and helped me, because I still was not able to lift more than 10 pounds. And oh boy, John was like, he was like a Nazi. He would not let me do one thing, which is fine, you know, that's fine. Okay, so there, it's all done. So now we've got to get it really dry, because we're going to have to chalk back over the top of it. So see, it's pretty basic. Pretty basic. I'm just going to move these out of the way so I don't do something silly. Because you know I can. Hi, Tina. My craft show went good, Tina. I was surprised. My sugar levels are perfect, Cindy. I went this last week on Thursday to my diabetic doctor, and she goes, your weight has stayed the same, your A1C is perfect. She said, you're good. She goes, just keep doing what you're doing. And that's okay. And actually my A1C was good, but you know, my blood sugars were terrible a week before that because I was on that steroid. So I told her, I was on a steroid and it was terrible. And she goes, yeah. She goes, just thank God you have insulin to help you. She goes, think about people that don't have insulin and they can't adjust their blood sugars. And I'm like, oh my Lord, I can't even imagine. think I'm going to let this dry. Oh, that's fine, Tina. I get it. I get it, girlie. You feel crappy, you feel crappy. It's kind of the way it goes. So I don't know now if I want to just fuzz the crap out of my transfer, or if I want to wax this. I might wax it just a little bit. Because we're going to put this plaid transfer over this. Probably enough wax on it to... I hear thunder. I hear thunder. Oh yeah. It's a rolling. Hope it's not raining by the time I have to run from here to the house. Okay. I'm still going to fuzz my transfer though, you guys. So this is the club transfer for September. I'm going to grab the club transfer for October. And that is this. It's these little gingerbread house ornaments. And you get 2 pastes with it. You get the shimmer crimson and bright white. And it's that transfer. And then you get a bag of 4 houses. So you get 1 of each of the houses. So isn't that cute? That'll be a fun one. That will be a fun one. All right. I'm going to open this up and fuzz this thing. Good gravy. Ooh. Should have took it out of here. I don't put mine back in there anymore. I have books that I keep mine in. I'm just going to put that down there. And this has got a lot of screen, you guys. A lot of screen. So I might not get nutty about fuzzing it. That might be good right there. So let's move that little thing off to the side. What in the heck? I don't know what that was, but so this basically fits. I wish you guys could hear that roar. Actually, it's a little bit big. So I'm just gonna get it as good as I can and put it down. Don't want any bubbles. And it's going to be kind of hard because this is all open here. So I wonder about shimmer pumpkin. Let me see what this looks like. Be kind of cool to have shimmery on the outside, wouldn't it? I think it might work. Looks pretty soft. Let's give her a go and see what happens. So I'm just going to use the small squeegee or the mini squeegee. So let's just start. Boy, they called it when they said it was going to start tonight. I thought, oh, maybe they're wrong. Does anybody watch The Voice? That starts tonight. I don't really get too excited about the beginning of those, because I feel like pretty much anybody that comes before him gets picked in the beginning, but boy, you get into those last days and then it gets tough. I love The Voice. So I'm just going around and spreading the paste. Tina, do you hear thunder over by you? Watching Netflix. I have Netflix. I hardly ever watch it. The one show that I love, though, is The Crown. And I haven't watched all of it. Got a big old chunk there. I want to make sure. Some of them looks like it's a little bit light, but maybe it's not. All right, we're going to pick it up and oop, I got to put my thumb where I'm not going to mess it up. You guys, that's cool. I like that. So I'm going to grab my backer sheet. I'm going to put it on there. Look, you guys, there's like nothing. It's almost all. I do have an umbrella in here. How did I get smart and do that? Just saw it hanging over there. I might need that when I make my way back across. I'm just going to get some of this paste off of me. I wish you guys could see the shimmer on here. It's beautiful. Can you kind of see that shimmer? Don't know if you can or not. All right, so I'm going to set this down. And now we're going to scoot over to this, which I forgot where's my transfer? I stuck it inside. Oh my Lord, where is it? I stuck it inside my... Oh, it's behind me. Like I put it inside one of these. It's right there. Not as nutty as I think I am. Okay, so I think that I'm going to, well, maybe I can just buzz it. And I'm going to have to line it back up. And that's pretty good, you guys, right there. So I'm not going to get crazy about smacking it down hard. We'll go back over it with black. So that'll outline everything that we did. And we'll lift it up. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so cute. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I'll take this over. I'm going to set it on my other one. And I'll take that in and I'll wash it. So let's dry that. You can kind of see the blue through Linus's face, but I'm going to go with it right there. And it does take the shimmer a little bit longer to dry than it does our regular paste. So I think I can get that inside there. So see this, the back side of this has the thingamajigs to keep the picture in. So you set your picture in there. There we go. And then slide these things over. That one's tight. There we go. There we go. Isn't that cute, you guys? I think it's adorable. So you've got the fallish frame and the great pumpkin on the inside. All right, guys. I think I'm going to scoot my behind in the house. Thanks, you guys. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for coming in. What's this? Oh, Cabernet would be beautiful, Sandy. Beautiful. I know. I haven't figured out why that either, Sandra. I think it might be because if you wanted to do those a different color, maybe. I'm not sure. But there you go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for popping in. I appreciate you all. If you can sprinkle me out there, please do it. Check out my Crafty Sarah's Woodshop, Crafty Sarah's VIP. You'll see all the new Snoopy stuff that's coming. And I will see you next time. I appreciate y'all. Thanks a lot, guys. Good night.